Refreshing stories. My name is Hiroshi. I'm just your average, normal, mediocre high school student. Already the morning. I didn't sleep much since I was up late studying last night. I need to be careful I don't fall asleep in class. Morning.
You really are the best daughter, Hina. You got all perfect scores in all of your school exams. And your teacher was also complimenting you for doing so well in the after-school clubs.
You really are the perfect daughter, Hina. I brag about you all the time.
Thanks, Dad, Mom.
That would be a problem. If you were late to school, I'm sure even your teacher would be shocked. Well, I'm off to work now.
See you.
Morning, Hiroshi.
Oh, good morning, Hina. This is my little sister, Hina. She's 3 years younger than me. Just as you heard in that conversation, Hina had amazing grades, and on top of that, she was great at sports and was the picture-perfect student. Perhaps because of that, my parents didn't seem to have much interest in me, and they're always paying attention only to my little sister. Good morning, Mom.
Oh, what? I didn't know you were up. Here, your breakfast. If you don't hurry up and eat, you'll be late.
Yeah, thanks.
By the way, Hiroshi, how were your exams the other day?
What? The average score was probably 80, but I made it into the top 20 for the entire grade ranking. Mom?
And why are you such a flawed child? Look at Hina. She studies quickly and she can get 100s. But you're studying until late every night and you can only get an average of 80. Hina, such a good kid. But when it comes to you...
I'm sorry.
Mom, Hiroshi is doing his best. Plus, high school is way harder than middle school, so it's obvious that the scores are going to be lower.
Hina, why are you so kind? Don't worry, even when you go to high school, you're going to study quickly and still get perfect grades.
That's not what I'm trying to say.
Well then, time to do the laundry.
She never listens.
Don't worry about it. Thanks, Hina.
Yeah.
I had a few concerns, but I was able to get along with my little sister, and I was getting by every day. That is, until that day. The incident occurred on my 18th birthday. I'm home! Dad, welcome home! What is that you're holding? This? This is a cake! To celebrate!
Oh, honey, you bought a cake on your way back. Thank you.
Is that cake? Could it be for me? Thank you, Dad! Mom? Huh? What are you saying? I bought this cake for Hina to celebrate winning the tournament with her school team the other day. What? Sheesh, why would we buy a cake for you when you haven't been able to accomplish anything? What a waste that would be. If we had money to spend on you, we would use it on Hina. But it's my birthday today. Oh, was it?
Oh dear, it is, isn't it? I forgot. But, oh well, it's fine. You're not working that hard anyway.
But, how can you say that? That's awful! Ah!
What? Hiroshi, what's wrong? Did something happen?
Before I had realized, I had probably reached my limit. Hina was worried about me and tried to talk to me, but I unfortunately took it out on her. Must be nice to be you, Hina! No matter what you do, you get praised and complimented, but not me! I can't even get a cake on my birthday! I'm trying this hard, but they don't care at all!
What? What was that? Just so you know, it's not that easy for me either. Every single day, they have such high expectations. You have no idea how much pressure that is. Although I'm sure someone as mediocre like you could never understand.
Yeah, that's right! I'm mediocre, huh? That's why I'm sorry, but I don't understand the struggles of your genius highness one bit! You should try putting yourself in my shoes for once! For the first time in our lives, my sister and I got into a huge fight. Ever since then, things got really awkward with my sister, and without even being able to apologize or reconcile, I graduated high school and simultaneously moved out. Hey, Hiroshi, we'll let you get through high school with our support, but after that, we're not looking after you anymore. You're just going to be a financial burden to the family, so you better move out too.
That's right. You're below average in your studies and in sports, and yet you eat a full person's plate. Having you here makes our lives more difficult every day.
In reality, I was practically kicked out of my own house. A few years later, I was so frustrated after being belittled by my parents my whole life that I worked twice as hard as anyone else and succeeded in building my own company. Fortunately, the company got on the highway, and recently, we were able to land a spot within the top companies in the country. I may be alone, but currently, I'm living a pretty fulfilling life. If I had any regrets at all, perhaps it's that I never got to apologize to my little sister. A lot happened, but I guess they did take care of me up until high school, and thanks to their words, I was able to work hard. That makes me wonder what Hina's up to these days. Whoa! I'm sorry!
No, I'm sorry too. Wait, what? Hiroshi?
What? Hina?
Hiroshi, long time no see, huh? Are you in the middle of work?
Yeah, now that I think about it, this area is close to home. Are you still living in that house?
Yeah, well, I guess. Well then, I'm going to go now. Bye-bye.
Sure. Bye-bye. That scared me. Who would have thought I would run into Hina like that? She's grown up a lot.
I'm home.
Oh, welcome home, Hina.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Mom. Just now, I saw Hiroshi.
What?
When I was walking down the street, I ran into him.
Oh, really? I didn't know that kid was still alive.
Hey, Mom. I really can't invite Hiroshi to my wedding. I know it's a little awkward because the last time we spoke was when we got into a fight, but I really want my brother to be there at my wedding.
What are you saying? Listen, you're about to marry an employee of a major company. That means that, of course, some very important people of that major company will be in attendance. It would be unbelievable to invite that idiot into a place like that. I will never allow it.
But this is my wedding, you know? It's not your place to decide who I can invite.
Listen, Hina, who is the one paying for the wedding? It's your father and I, isn't it? So obviously you have to listen to what we say, right?
That's why I said we would pay for ourselves. But you didn't listen, and you guys went ahead without our permission.
Are you done? This conversation is finished. Well then, I've got things to do.
Hey, wait, Mom! Why?
Well then, time to get into the afternoon work. Whoa, wait. Looks like there's a celebration happening. Hey, did something exciting happen? Oh, boss! Actually, I'm going to be getting married, and the wedding is coming up soon. Is that so? That's wonderful. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And I would be honored if you could come. It's on the 20th of next month. But if you're not too busy, would you be able to attend? The 20th of next month? Yeah, all good. I'll be there. Are you serious? Thank you very much. I'll send you an invitation. Just like that, I was invited to attend one of my employees' wedding. 1 month later.
Hina, what's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
It's not like that, but...
Hey now, we're throwing this big wedding for you, so you need to be smiling. You're our beautiful daughter. A smile looks best on you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the wonderful greeting. Next up in the ceremony, we have a letter written by the bride, Miss Hina, for her brother. Miss Hina, the floor is yours.
Yes.
Hina, pull it together.
Dear my brother in heaven, Hiroshi, how are you? I'm doing well. I can't believe you're not here with me today. It makes me so sad. There's something I wanted to apologize to you about all these years. That day, on the day of your birthday, I'm so sorry for everything that I said. I know how much you were suffering, but I wasn't able to help you, and I'm so sorry. I wanted nothing more than to make up with you, but I never got to say it. I'm sorry. I'm truly so sorry, Hiroshi.
I'm alive, though.
What? Hiroshi?
What? Hiroshi, what are you doing here?
Why are you here?
What do you mean, why? I was invited by my staff to attend.
Huh? Staff?
Actually, I'll send you an invitation. By the way, this is my fiancée. She's super beautiful. I fell in love at first sight. Whoa there. You in love? Let's see. Wait, what? What's the matter, sir? That's my little sister! Are you serious? Does that mean the CEO is going to be my brother-in-law? Whoa, that makes me way too excited. Do you mind if I go run some laps around the office? Sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. That's dangerous. So stop, please. I entered this company because I wanted to become just like you, and I can't believe that I get to become family with you now. This is the best day of my life. Oh, but you should be invited by your family in this case, right? Am I allowed to be the one to invite you? Well, actually, I haven't been invited. Seriously? Well, Hina seems really busy these days, so maybe it completely slipped her mind and she forgot. Oh, I know! Why don't we surprise them? I'll keep it a secret from Hina that I invited you, sir. You can show up on the day of, and we can surprise them. That's what happened, bud.
Wait a minute. Does that mean that Hiroshi is the CEO of that major company?
Well, I guess that's exactly what this means. What did you say? No way. That Hiroshi! There's no way! Well, thanks to you all saying so much to me back then, I was able to work hard with my mediocre self. Anyway, hey Hina.
What?
Hey, listen. I'm sorry about that time. I was listening to your letter, but I also wanted to apologize to you all these years. You must have been struggling too, but I was only thinking about myself.
Hiroshi, no, it doesn't bother me anymore. At that time, I was about to crumble under the pressure. But it was wrong of me to take that out on you. I really am sorry. Will you still think of me from now on as your little sister?
What are you saying? I've never once not thought of you as my little sister. What a beautiful brother-sister love. But wait, why were you writing about him like he was dead?
Because those two made me. Isn't that right, Mom, Dad? Didn't you guys tell me that since important people from Yoshiki's company would be attending, that you would be embarrassed if Hiroshi came?
Well, hey, Hina, you don't need to say anything unnecessary.
That's right! We would never say such a thing!
I actually wanted to invite Hiroshi from the beginning, and this letter too. I wanted to address it to my brother, who's alive, not my brother in heaven.
I see. So that's the reason why I wasn't invited by the family. My apologies for being an embarrassing, mediocre person.
That's not what we think at all. We always thought, that you could do anything if you tried. Isn't that right, honey?
That's right! You know how they say, a lion would push his cub into the valley of 1,000 questions? I was literally just kicked off. That's all. Anyway, since you're so embarrassed of me, I won't be having anything to do with you two from now on either. So don't worry.
Wait a minute. We are your parents, right?
That's right. Why don't you give back to your parents just a little bit? I would have had to receive something from my parents in order to give back. It's too little too late now.
Hey, Hina, come on, you need to say something for us too.
Excuse me? Of course not. Back in the day, you guys treated Hiroshi so horribly. And now, all of a sudden, you're trying to change your tune. You're the worst. Just so you know, I will also be distancing myself from the two of you.
No way! Please, you have to forgive us!
Please forgive us, Hiroshi! Hina! Sure won't.
I also refuse.
After that, my father and my mother were pale for the entire rest of the wedding. But besides that, everything else went smoothly, and the wedding came to an end. Hina flew out of the house as fast as she could, and now she lives in a new house with her husband, Yoshiki, and she seems very happy. Nowadays, we've repaired our relationship to the point where the three of us often go to dinner together. As for my parents, they'll be retiring soon, and must be feeling the pressure. They try to get in touch with me all the time to apologize, but I simply leave them on read and move on. Whether I forgive them or not, I guess I'll have to think long and hard about that.
Hiroshi, I found a restaurant that looks delicious. Do you want to go together after this today?
Oh, I'm there. Is Yoshiki coming with you?
He is. All right, let's meet at the restaurant then.
See you later. I think I'll wrap it up here for today. Everyone, take care of your family too. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.